There is still snow. Look at all this. And under there is ice. We've had snow for 2 weeks. My poor driveway, navigating, getting down that driveway just to get to one of the vehicles is a mess. Is a mess. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. As you can see, we still have the lingering snow. It's been about, I'm going to say 2 weeks, and the snow is still here. This is really unusual for Seattle. It's not snowing, but we still have it around because there was so much of it. And navigating from my front door just to get to a vehicle is quite the challenge. But I do have some coffee. We're going to start off with coffee. We're going to do a little bit of cooking, and we're going to get this day going, and hopefully it won't be too boring. And I want to apologize up front for no Wednesday video. It was somehow it slipped my mind, but then at the same time, after I thought about it, it was like, what am I going to do? I'm at home. It's just going to be the same thing, kind of boring over and over again. But today I'm putting out a video, and we're just going to rock and roll with whatever comes along. So I will be back drinking the coffee. See you in a bit. And I almost forgot, here is my blood sugar reading for this morning. So I will be back when I figure out what we're going to be doing for today. There will definitely be some cooking involved, but whatever else, I don't know. It might be a chit chat. So, and I haven't done that in a while. Okay, people, I have decided we're going to just make some basic like egg cups. So we got the eggs, and I don't have any breakfast meat, but I think I will use some of these sausages, and I'm going to get things kind of prepared, and then I will take you along as I do each step. So right now I'm just going to crack the eggs. I'm going to take the sausage out of the package and get it cut up, and I'll be back. Okay, right here is the cut up sausage. And we have our eggs. And we have some seasonings. Now this is just black pepper, turmeric, baking salt. What else did I put in here? Garlic and onion powder. Garlic and onion powder. So I'm going to start filling up my little cups, and I will show you after that. Alrighty, we've got them. Here they are, nice and ready to eat. Little egg cups, egg muffins, whatever you want to call them. Egg dish with the sausage in them. So now we have our little egg dish. We have our enchilada casserole, and we need to make a vegetable, but give me 1 second. Alrighty, right here I have this garlic. I don't want it to go to waste. So what I am going to do, I am going to cut little tips off. I'm going to melt some butter and put them in the butter, and then stick them in the oven and put a little bit of sea salt on it. Can you say yum? I love roasted garlic. Most people would put olive oil, but I'm going to do butter. Butter is going to make it taste so much better, or even bacon fat. So that's what we're going to do, and I will be right back with you. All right, here's the garlic. It's been rubbed down in some butter, put a little bit of sea salt. It's going to go in, excuse me, I'm sorry. It's going to go in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes. So I will see you then. Okay, here they are, nice and done. I hope you can see this. There's some steam coming off of it. Yes, the garlic. So we'll be back with whatever else I'm going to be prepping next. Hello everyone, we are going to get started with a little bit of food prep. It is Friday. We're going to get things going. So again, I'm going to be pulling a recipe out of thin air. As everyone knows, I am lactose intolerant. I have made the choice to give up cheese. And so far, so good. It's been probably a little bit over a month, and it's fine. So with that comes a few pitfalls when you start making recipes, because normally when you put cheese in different foods and you're baking, it works as two things. First, your fat and a binder. So I have to work with the next best thing, which is the egg. So today's recipe will be an enchilada bake. Now, here's what I'm going to say about it. The enchilada bake is going to be really very kind of basic. But if you can handle cheese, instead of putting an egg, like I'm going to have to do to bind it together, just feel free to use cheese. If you are doing low carb and not keto, feel free to go ahead and get some of those low carb tortilla wraps and make your enchiladas that way. So I'm going to be doing chicken. I have about 4 pieces of chicken breast, and hopefully the container I'm thinking about baking them in will hold everything, but we'll see. So I'm going to prep my breast. What I'm going to do is put some different seasonings on it. It will be paprika, salt and pepper, garlic, onion, and of course I will have to add to everything some of my nutritional yeast. So I'm going to get the breast prepared and cut up and seasoned, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, this is what the chicken looks like, all cut up quite a bit. My spices I've put in this little cup, and again, this is paprika. It is salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, nutritional yeast. So here's that. I am going to cook this chicken in a mixture of some MCT oil and some ghee. So I'm going to get this cooked up and season the chicken. I'm not going to show me doing it. You know, guys know how to cook chicken and season it. So I'm going to cook that up and be right back and then show you that final product. Alrighty, here is the chicken. This is what it looks like with the seasoning on it. So I have this much seasoning left. What I am going to do is, let me get everything together here. My little magic bullet. I'm going to take some pieces of the chicken, put it in here with my eggs and my sauce and blend it up. And I'm going to stick it into a casserole dish and use, pour all the rest of that seasoning with it. And use that to give it a nice saucy texture and to bake into a casserole. So when I finish that, I will show you guys what it looks like. And here we are with the sauce. I'm going to mix this in with the chicken and then show you guys what it looks like. Okay, here we are. This is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see this. Now I am going to pour all of that into this dish here and put it in the oven at about 350. I'm going to start with 30 minutes and check it to see for doneness, and we'll go from there. Okay, I am back, and this is what it looks like. It is hot as heck. This is the casserole. Yum. I'm gonna let this cool and we will be sinking our teeth into it. Okay, everyone, I am out here. I did it. I cleared a little path for me to walk. It wasn't easy with all this snow and ice. Here's the path. So we have somewhere to walk to get down to the street, to get to the cars. That was a lot of work. Good Lord. Okay, I'll check back in with you guys a little bit later. Okay, here's my first meal, and oh my God, it is 3 o'clock. So you saw that I know you didn't see it, but I told you about it. I went outside. I said, okay, I'm going to make a path so I can get out of my house, go down the street, and get to my car while all this snow is still out here. I didn't realize that I was out there for almost 2 hours. Ugh, I'm tired. It feels like it. It didn't feel like it at the time, but now that I'm slowing down, my arms are sore. Oh, but I'm glad I did it. So first meal, 2 sausage patties and 2 of my little egg cups. I am going to eat this down and I will get back with you guys. Okay, I am back and I am not really feeling full today for some reason. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm going to do this shake. It's a bone broth protein shake, chocolate, and I'm going to use this, well, what's left in it. I'm going to add in some micro broccoli, not a whole lot, just some. And to that, I will add some collagen. So I'm going to get this shake made up and then I will show you guys. I totally forgot we had some avocado chunks. So instead of ice, I'm going to add these frozen avocado chunks into my smoothie and I will be right back. Alrighty, here's my shake. Let me see. I don't know if you can see this. It's really thick. So let's get a taste. Really good. So I'm actually going to sip on my shake and talk with you guys a little bit. And what I wanted to talk to you about is fear. Fear also in just being overweight, fat, obese, or whatever you want to like to call it. So today I felt almost like I overcame one of my fears. So for me, as a big person, fat person, however way you want to phrase it, the fear of falling down is real. Now, given the situation with our weather and everything and all the snow and ice, it can happen to anyone. You can slip and fall. You could be skinny or whoever. Anyone can slip and fall. But I think, in my opinion, and I will speak for just for me, that as a big person, there's a little bit more fear around slipping and falling in general, even when it's not inclement weather, snow and ice and all of that. So for me, the fact I actually got out of my house because I had to go down the steps. I think I showed the picture. So the driveway is at this incline like this. And the snow was really thick, and under the snow was some pretty heavy ice. So I showed you how I kind of cleared a path. And just from looking at that, it may not seem like a lot, but from me starting with my grass, trying to clear that path, because some of the ice was on my grass too, trying to get down that way, I had to kind of pat myself on the back because I thought originally I was just going to go out there and just do a little bit. It'd be like 15 minutes. It was way longer than that. Once I got going, so there was the snow, and then under it, ice this thick. So you have to just, I was out there banging on it to loosen up the ice to get it to clear space for a path. So I kept going all the way down, and eventually I was so tired. I'm not gonna even lie, my back started hurting, but I just kept going. And I went out by my car and I got some of the ice from around there and the snow. So and I thought about it, I was like, oh wow, I actually got out, walked down there, and started clearing that path. I had a huge fear that I would slip on some ice and fall. And I was sitting in a house thinking, I'm not getting out today. Now and I don't talk about my personal life a whole lot. There were some things going on within my personal life, and I needed to go out and do some things, but I be damned, I was just like, I can't walk out there. I can't. It got into like, I'm not going to say it was an argument, but I was very resistant because I did not want to slip and fall, and I could see myself slipping and falling because it was very slick out there. So the fact that I did it, I got out there and made myself do it. I'm proud of myself. I think what happens sometimes when you're slightly big, you start developing a whole lot of fears. Whether it's fear of falling, fear of being around other people, just a whole lot of things in your head. You just start building up in your head. And I think it's time to start trying a little bit by little, chipping away at it. And no one can tell you or pressure you as to when you're ready to take that leap and say, okay, I'm not going to let this have this hold on me and paralyze me. Because I have been actually in the house for quite a few days. This is really abnormal for us to have 2 weeks of snow on the ground. This is crazy. Normally it would be 2 days at most, maybe 3, and it's washed away, maybe 3. But to be like this is just crazy. So this may not seem like a lot to anyone else, but to me, I'm really proud of myself. When people say they, non-scale victories, to me, this was a non-scale victory. To be able to navigate out there and to actually start clearing a path where there was snow and ice, to me is one of my non-scale victories. And, one of the kind of the fears that I kind of conquered, getting out there and walking. So was it slippery at times? Yes, but it was okay. It was okay. So, hold on. I hear my dog barking. He's outside. 1 second. Okay, thank you guys. I am back. So I think anytime you overcome something that you are afraid of as a larger person, pat yourself on the back. And again, no one can push you to overcome these things. It has to be something in you that says, I can't do this anymore. I need to get past this fear. So I am going to be wrapping things up. Thank you guys for joining me on my journey. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share and comment. And I will be back with another full day of eating. Thank you guys so much.